That's it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're already clipping. Okay.
Whites, blacks.
Is it morning, evening, afternoon?
Is it that?
Is it today? Is it tomorrow?
Is it? Well, anyways.
Go ahead.
Good morning, afternoon, and good
I got
night
levels.
to anybody out there.
No, do the intro.
That is my intro.
Restart it.
Good morning, whites, blacks.
I say that too. I say good
That's
morning,
nice.
afternoon,
That is
or
nice.
good night.
We do the whole race.
Okay.
Do the whole rainbow.
All right, well,
Natives.
anyways, good
Yeah,
morning,
you do forget it.
afternoon, and good night for anyone that is watching. Whites, blacks, Hispanics, Indians, and lastly but not least,
Asians. How we doing? I'm your host, Nash. To my right is
Sidekick.
Taryale, Mook,
Yaryale.
the man, the myth.
Pretty much.
That's it. Not
Shout
a legend.
Shout out to my uncle.
As always, we have the two staff, OG himself.
Never shave your beard.
And we got Jake.
Oh,
What's up?
he didn't say it this time.
I hyped him up very
Okay.
hard.
Don't say.
But yeah. Before we get into the big news,
The four topics.
Sharif shaved his beard. It looks
Terrible.
horrible. It's not a good. But you live and you learn.
Yeah.
What'd you learn from this?
Don't try to trim your beard at 3 a.m. when you're drunk.
That's when you did it?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
I've learned for myself, never follow my gut instinct because I'm not good at decision making. And yeah, I look like I'm a 12-year-old with no beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That grew massively.
Just a fucking. This is.
Go to 8th grade, start playing football right now. Like, just transfer somewhere. Like, go.
5 o'clock shadow.
Shh. You ever seen what's the movie Benchwarmers when the niggas like I'm 12 on paper? You ever seen that movie?
It's like the Loiter Squad skit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that. But yeah, we don't have that much energy today. I don't know what is the time or something.
It's a mellow time. It's a mellow time.
Gotta wake up.
But
All right. Well, topic 1. The smack heard around the world. The Will Smith incident.
mm-hmm.
In this room, we have mixed opinions on this incident. What's your opinion first?
Off of the situations and things I've seen from the videos, I feel that even though mid-key, I would say, midway, it's pretty alright. Not really caring about much about it. Will Smith had to do his thing, even though, I mean, like, for God's sakes, whatever.
Jake is just looking at you in disgust.
Yeah. Whatever him and Jada had going on from the
It
past.
has to be more. It has to be. My thing is, all right, he went for what? The entanglement thing came in 2017, 2018?
Mm-hmm.
The entanglement, no, 20, I was out of high school.
It was
Like 2020.
Yeah.
All right, for 2 years, he's been listening to basically slander about everything.
He's not Tupac.
I get that. But at the same time, everybody has their breaking point.
He laughed at the joke at first.
Yeah, but you look at your girl,
It's
you
a
see
stress.
that she's not laughing. All right, I gotta do something.
And I think it was a sarcastic laugh.
But at the same time, he's a comedian. He knows how that world is. You ever look at anything from Richard Pryor to Patrice O'Neal, all the way to Bernie Mac, you will realize they say way, way worse shit every day. And he didn't even write it.
If you
Yes.
heckle a comedy show, you get kicked out. He went up and spit slapped Chris Rock.
And then sat back down knowing nothing would happen.
Because he's Will Smith.
Exactly.
Who the fuck is going to be like, nah,
So-
nigga, leave?
The only thing that I saw on Twitter that would justify Will smacking him was Chris Rock had made a joke about Jada back in 2016 when she said she wasn't going to go to the Oscars or whatever.
Okay.
It was a joke. It was like, if I can't Jada saying she's not going to come to the Oscars is like me saying I'm not going to get in Rihanna's panties because I was never invited. And apparently Will had a discussion with him to keep his wife's name out of his mouth then.
Oh, so this is not the first time.
No.
Allegedly. I only saw this from like 1 or 2 spots. But if that's the case, then I get it. But like if this is like if you've never had that conversation with him, and they have to have it. They're in Hollywood, they've known each other for years. They have to have each other's phone numbers. You think?
Oh, well, yeah, it's Will Smith and Chris Rock. These are 2 A-list celebrities.
Exactly. So if he had an issue with it before and didn't say anything, then it's one thing. But if he's said something to him and he's continued to make jokes.
But he didn't write the joke.
No, he didn't write the joke.
And the joke, it was bad, but it wasn't
That
that bad.
It's past the joke. It's at a point where Will Smith needs help. You know, you don't.
He's not that
No,
bad.
there's something wrong with him.
Like, how
There's
are you gonna
something wrong
smack the
with him.
dude who makes a joke about your wife, but not the dude that fucks your wife?
True.
Okay. Yes, he smacked the wrong nigga. I'm not saying. Yes, he should have smacked. He should have fought August Alsina if you were going to fight anybody.
That's true.
But at the same time, how many times is Will Smith and August Alsina going to be in a room? You're never gonna. Will Smith is never gonna be like, drop the dot, nigga. I'm about to pull up. So that's number 2. And number 3, it was on live TV.
Oh, I'm not saying what Will did was right.
I'm not gonna say I respect it, but I think
understand it.
he had a nigga moment, and I'm glad that it
The Philly
happened.
came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
That's
want to
a
hear that.
bad
No,
look.
no, I don't want to hear that. That nigga hasn't lived in West Philly in probably 40 years. He has when the French Prince, he was what 2022 when
18.
19,
18.
18. He hasn't been in West Philly since then probably. Bet money. So no, I don't want to hear the Philly Bull came out.
He
No.
slapped him like a movie
And
star.
yeah, it was. I definitely at first I was like, oh nah, this shit is fake. I did
That's
not
what
think
I
it was
thought,
real
too.
because this
That's what I
nigga said.
thought.
But at the same time, as a man, if you gonna walk up and do that, you might as well hook my shit. You better punch me in my shit. Don't smack me. That's the lowest form of
I'd
disrespect.
rather get hooked than get smacked.
Yeah, that's a low form of like that. You smack your kids. You don't just punch that nigga is in the face. You like, you know what I mean? Like that's just. But Chris Rock handled it well.
What gets me is I think he expected it though, because it's kind of.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I don't think he expected him to cock back and slap the shit out of him.
But I mean, he could have done anything.
But he should have known that Will wasn't coming up there giving nigga a hug.
I mean, for God's sakes, Will Smith cried right in the middle of the. Yeah. So, with that being said, no, I see her.
Wave to your mother.
I'm focused on this. Anyways, damn, man, that just took me off. Anyways, yeah. So he did cry before.
After.
I mean, after, but I'm talking about like in the video, like the interview with him and Jade.
Also, the thing with what I'm seeing, kind of, he got really. Have you seen the Serena Williams movie?
The King Richard.
Yeah. And I think he also got so invested into that role that like kind of changed like his personality. Like the way he was talking in that speech, his personality started to change, just slowly.
That's what he said at the beginning of the acceptance speech. He said he did what Richard Williams would have done in protecting his family.
I guess.
He's not him.
But
though.
that's not
He's
him.
mentally ill.
He's not. What? He's not mentally ill.
Yes, he is.
He's
Why,
hurt.
what makes him mentally ill?
He's mentally ill
Because he
after-
walked up and smacked
he's,
him.
he's never been memed on this hard ever in his life.
It's not
He's
mental.
That's
Mental- all this
false.
stuff.
That's false.
No.
When he cried.
Yeah, but it's all.
It
like,
wasn't.
The same.
It was. It was
That's
all
when
the
it
same.
started.
That's when it started.
That's true.
That
That's
was
His
true.
wife
That's
literally
true.
cucked him.
He's in an emotionally abusive relationship. I think.
My mom said that she never stopped loving Tupac. I don't know
I
how.
don't
Yeah.
think she's admitted that.
That's crazy.
And you know what? If Jada I don't like Jada like at all. Cause
What?
all right, the August Alsina thing. She took a kid, because August Alsina is closer to our age.
Yeah.
than
Jaden's
she is to
age.
her.
That's Jaden's friend.
Yeah, like August is in his like mid-20s. She took that boy and helped him get sober. If a man half her age, if the roles were reversed and that was a male doing that to a female, we'd look at him like a scumbag. And no one bats an eye to Jada.
It happens every day.
Sober.
That happens every day. Young girls go up to rich ass old dudes every day. It's the
But
opposite
they're not
doesn't happen.
They're
High
not
key.
taking.
No, you're wrong.
They're
in
not
this.
taking a drug addict, an alcoholic.
I would be more
getting
happy. I would
sober.
be more happy with that than a young 25-year-old going up to a 55-year-old rich dude and then just use him for money. If a guy who's 55-year-old and goes to a 23-year-old, I'd rather him and she's like drug addict and gets her sober. Yes, I would definitely like that a lot more, Reef. There's no doubt in my mind. That's a bad comparison because
It's scummy.
It's
That's
not scummy.
Nah, that's
how is that scummy if she's doing a good deed? There's no scummy
Because
behind
she's-
that.
She fucked him afterwards.
Okay, he got a cookie after the prize. He got sober and got
She's
probably.
married.
It's still
She's
fucked up.
married and
They were
twice
separated.
his age.
No, they weren't.
No,
They were
weren't.
never. They never.
Maybe I mean, Will was out here cracking Margaret Robbery
Yeah, but he's not talking about it publicly.
because he don't need a kiss and tell. And she has a talk
It's
show.
on camera.
She has a
Exactly. She puts herself out there to get fucking
Clout.
exactly to get not even clout to get eviscerated.
Have you ever seen besides that episode? Have you ever seen her table talk?
No. Why would I watch that?
Exactly. I've seen it with my mom. It's actually not as what we all think. It's not. It's a more of a cultural women stand up, understanding, having a
Get the
voice.
fuck
What
out.
And that's literally what it is.
When you bring your
You-
husband,
you
on
can't
to
relate
talk
to
about
It's
your
not girl boss
infidelity,
to fuck another guy.
All right, that I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But at the same time, that's what her table talk is. That's what she's
Yeah,
going
and she's
for.
delusional.
I'm just saying, man.
Dude,
Hey.
she's nuts. She's fucking
People
nuts.
are just bad these days. That's
She's a
it.
sorceress.
People are just bad.
I mean, yeah, the culture's
I mean,
bad.
she looked like a witch for God's sakes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I used to think Jada looked good.
No,
Jada
she
looks
is
like-
good looking. I'm just saying she just looks like
a Golden Globe.
she looks like a witch. Like if this was like
I'd smack that
1800 days, she would be that black witch you find in the woods. What's that movie called? With them little Christian girls that end up going in the woods and shit, and then like you know how back in time like 1800s, like if you were like counted as a witch, you get hung and all that, etc. etc.
Salem Witch Trials?
Yes, that is exactly what I would compare her as. She
I
would be that
I want a witch baby.
a witch baby.
Yeah, if I was back then, I'd just fuck him.
But see, there was no real witches back then. There was just like opinion and fucking.
I know, but like,
rumors.
what's the chances of like if there was an actual chance to have the witch baby? I'd fuck him, and then this is what would happen.
The child has magical powers.
Exactly.
Say you'd fuck a baby.
No, the witch
The witch,
to have a witch,
witch
baby.
baby.
Yeah.
It'd be half. It'd be half.
It would be half breed.
Half-
You ever seen Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
That would be my child.
It'd be half filled, half,
Half
witch.
black, half witch.
half
shit's
filled,
hard.
half
What?
filled, half witch.
Half nigga, half
Half
witch. That's a
filled.
demon. That's a problem.
Half filled.
That's
half
a
witch.
problem. Half nigga, half witch.
A filled witch.
A field witch. What's the difference between a house witch and a field witch? This ain't slavery.
Well, it's the 1800s. Filled.
So a field witch is different. So what's a house witch? What does a house witch do? What's her special power? She's
Potions.
good at cleaning the kitchen.
She mixed up potions.
Yeah. She could just, end it all. And then a field witch could just stop the crops, and then there'd be no need for slavery.
Oh, what? I don't want a field witch. That's stupid. What? You ain't gonna have corn this year, but the house witch is figuring out how to make doomsday, nigga.
Nah, the field one's the one that rides around on the broom.
I thought all witches can do that.
No, the
Nah.
house one just makes potions.
Yeah, that's more
Read
of
up
a
on your witches.
I don't want to do that. Are you wearing mismatched socks?
no.
Oh, good.
I just got one tucked on one up.
But yeah, no. I don't know. What would you want? The house witch or the field witch? The
I think the
potion? Nah, the
I'm
potion.
more-
I want the potions.
I'm
'Cause
more
what,
with the
all you can
field
do is
witches.
fly, bitch. I'll make a.
No, because the field witches can do a lot more. The field witch might not have the knowledge or anything of making potions and all this crazy shit to make you
Besides flying on
into
broom
a
and
frog.
making potions, what can witches do?
a field witch.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. She can make people turn into things with having the potions. That could be one way. Another thing of
So this nigga is Jesus.
what? No, it ain't Jesus, because that's a man. All right, it's a field witch. That's a female. She could like tootsie wootsie with her titties and start all that shit. That's the field witch.
She has superpowers there, titties. Nigga, what? So the field witch, if I got a problem with her, She gonna shoot me with her titty?
Shit, if she got the ways to do it, then I think she could.
It's a witch, not RoboCop.
Listen.
That's fire.
Listen.
That's fire.
That might have to be a movie, like one of those, like.
Robo
Actually,
Witch.
that could be
Robo
like
Witch?
an Adult Swim show.
Shooting bullets out of your titties?
They make anything.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then just got your little cartoon other sidekicks or friends, and like she got like this.
And then one girl just can shoot fucking lasers out of her vagina.
Yeah, she got like her little peasant is a horny gremlin.
Ew.
That's an Adult Swim hit right there. I just gave them an idea. So
Oh.
if I see it, then
You better
like
copyright that.
yeah,
Black spot. Remember it.
we made it. You better put Jake in there at least because
We
he's
want
great for
30%
voice
Adult
acting.
Swim.
But yeah. But all right.
Now, topic number 2. Thank you. All right. Now,
I want to throw up.
that was a good saying.
That was
You
just so
see my melodies are going up and down, up and
Yeah,
down.
Go. Go.
All right. Now, speaking about celebrities, though, let's just say, like, all right, boom, you live in California or whatever, just like pretty common for celebrities to be at New York, Florida, etc. If you had the chance to live with these, you know how like there's YouTubers and all that, they
Right.
live with a couple celebrities or some shit. Who would you pick?
Drake.
I'm saying 3 though. I'm like 3.
Drake. Somebody from ASAP.
Okay.
And then probably somebody from Odd Future. So either Tyler or Earl, either ASAP 12V or ASAP Rocky, and Drake.
And do you think they all could click though?
ASAP Rocky and Tyler, yeah.
Yeah.
ASAP 12V. The only one who stand out of that whole group is Earl.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to live in a house with all 3 of them though.
So
Like
right.
I would have to just live like they would just one of them would have to be my roommate. Like eventually one of them niggas are just gonna do some fuck shit. Like I like to go to bed like at a decent hour.
I got Earl because I know you
Earl.
would have Earl in there doing some.
Now,
Well,
Earl's the most laid back one out of all of them.
He
ASAP
can
Rocky
be.
was the partier.
That's
Tyler was Tyler, which is weird nigga, and Drake is just Drake. So that nigga, you know, Drake is gonna have a function every other weekend. ASAP Rocky, ASAP 12E. That's pre.
Well-
What time period are we talking about?
you said what?
What time period are we talking about?
I mean, before I say that to that, have you seen the show Atlanta?
Yeah, that's my show.
Okay,
The new season's out.
right, I know that. Which I need to attend to go watch that. But
Shit's hard.
remember the scene or the episode with Drake party
Yeah.
when he wasn't there?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be it. He just wouldn't even have a party at the house. If anything, ASAP would be the one to be like more likely.
Yeah, but they're not now. ASAP Rocky is
I mean,
a
yeah.
A-list
He's,
rapper.
yeah, and he's now more into like fashion and shit.
ASAP 12E doesn't even rap anymore. Drake, yeah, I think Certified Lover Boy's his last album. The only one that would be relevant is Earl and Tyler. And Tyler's what? How old is Tyler? Like 28?
32.
Yeah.
He's old.
Something like
I didn't realize how old
I know
Tyler
he
is.
looks young as fuck.
How old is Earl?
Like
Earl's-
mid
I think he's like
20s.
29,
Yeah.
28.
These niggas are old, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, when not Odd Future, Lawyer Squad came out, that was like 2015, 2014. Like, that was years ago, bro. Like, last time they made an episode was like, I think, late of 17 going into 18, or just like 2017. And at that time, they were just like, just before they all hit like 28, 29, or near that age.
That's crazy.
Because, like, if you look at Tyler, they're all near the same amount.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I think Earl is younger.
Yeah.
Frank is older, I want to say.
No, Frank's the same age as Tyler.
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pick those. Because, like, that's all different type of people.
Right.
Who's your 3?
My 3?
Travis Scott, Nav.
Nah, I couldn't do that. I feel like that would just bring up like Tyga and all them in my house.
I would never want to have Tiger in my crib.
No, I'm just saying like
Tyga's coming to my house.
They
I don't
all
have a fucking
fighting
problem.
with the same damn woman, which I personally do not like. Kylie Jenner.
Get closer when you talk.
I don't like Kylie.
You don't like Kylie?
Nah. I don't know. She seems like a cool person. Don't get me wrong, because I've seen like Kardashians episodes and shit with her in it. But
the coolest one's Kendall.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I would like her over anybody. I mean, like Kim is Kim.
Oh no, I hate Kim.
You hate Kim?
I hate Kim.
Well, I find Chloe cooler than
Chloe's cool.
like the
I
second.
hate Kim though. Kim looks irritating. Like she just looks like she talked too much. Kim looked like she just talked too much and just complains.
The funniest thing, I don't know what he was trying.
I don't know what it
But-
looked like. He was jerking off a cow.
The funniest thing with Kim is when she was still with Kanye, and like during this little like question episode or some shit.
She don't have a jacuzzi.
He's like, I never really got in our pool. You know what? It'd be nice. A jacuzzi.
Oh,
He's like, oh God.
have a jacuzzi?
So I'll get you on that with the Kim.
Oh
part.
my God, bro.
I would get you on the Kim part with that, but my 3 would probably be like, I feel like J. Cole, because I just would feel like if I needed to talk to
I
somebody.
didn't even think about a nigga. I retract everything I said.
All right, well, hold up. J. Cole would definitely be number 1. I feel like he just got that smart mindset.
J. Cole is
to
a
keep
good
me on
roommate.
track.
He won't fucking bother you.
No,
This
he's
nigga would be in his own world, doing his own shit. So,
And I would love to hear his fucking unreleased music. I'd be like, oh my God, Cole, keep going. But first, that's Cole. Second, because I need a mixture of everybody. I need the chill, I need the hype, and then I just need to be like, yo, let's just do some shit. So Cole is definitely the chill. 2 would be, so this would be the hype. I think I could have, honestly, I think it would be like, what's his name? Oh, I think I have one of the Migos.
fuck no.
Quavo!
Hell
I
no.
could have one of
Hell
the
no.
Migos. It might
First off, the sweetie, she look good as hell. I can't stand that woman. Whatever. What's her name? Sway Lee. Saweetie. Whatever. First off,
Seaweedy.
first,
Seaweedy.
No, absolutely not. So, no, hell no.
Actually, nah. Not now that you just said that. Reed.
And then I gotta do with Cardi B too. If you
Sway-
pick Offset, this nigga, what are you doing?
Sway Lee would be my second choice, honestly. Sway Lee would be, cause Sway Lee just be at any function, and I mean at any function when I say that. But my third one, I think out of all of them, cause I just would like him a lot, would be Jack Harlow. I think I could have a good, solid time.
I feel like Jack Harlow's fun. No.
You just like gay white boys.
I just like gay white boys. There we go.
All right. So I don't know why I picked all music artists. First off, I'm not living with any, probably no music artists now.
Well, you know what? Let's just leave that for the music artists, people.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm living with A, like of all time dead or alive, or are we talking
all time probably. I mean,
all
if you
time?
want to.
Oh my God. Okay. So Bernie Mac, Michael fucking Jackson, and Drake.
Why Michael Jackson?
Because
I don't know about
nigga,
Michael Jackson. dude.
no, well he didn't do
Roller
it.
coaster.
First off, well we're not saying in his name. He didn't.
No, you and I agree on that. I don't.
Yeah,
think he did it.
no.
It's okay. He did
Listen,
He
that.
man.
didn't. Shut your mouth.
Listen, man. Listen. I just don't think I could ever live with Michael Jackson after seeing this episode of Black Dynamite when they had him as a young kid. And he evolved into his pale
You're
version.
bugging. Hell
Bro,
yeah, I will live with Michael Jackson.
After
Michael Jackson's fine.
after that, I think that's how he really is. Even though, I mean, you never know a person until you know a person. but-
I could live with dark Michael Jackson. I couldn't live with white Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's
white
what I'm
Michael
saying.
Jackson is scary.
Like-
I used to have nightmares of Michael Jackson of his
Like-
nose.
Have I ever told you? I'll tell you that.
Like 17, 20, what age did he bleach himself? Like 24, 20?
Like 24, 25.
Yeah, something like that. Well, 17 to 22 Michael Jackson, perfect. I could definitely
Like off the wall Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Great album.
yeah.
That was my first CD I've ever had. It was
Fucking
Off the
Billie
Wall.
Jean, all that. Give it all, man. But now regular celebrities or just I guess all time or anybody. Let's see.
Like, what do you mean regular celebrities? Like, there's so many niggas. Like then you go to athletes, and then you go into different people. Like I'm picking all felons, because I know if I'm picking athletes, I'm picking niggas who are gonna protect me. So I'm picking Ray Rice. I'm picking who else? Who else is just
Ray
He's
Rice?
gonna protect you from women.
No, nigga, but like I know niggas ain't
punch
gonna
them
press
in the
Ray
elbow.
Rice. I'm bringing Michael Vick. You feel me? You know why?
But he's a solid dude.
Dogs.
Yeah.
You know, who else? Who else did some fuck shit in the league?
A lot of people.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah,
Gone forever.
and Hernandez.
Deshaun Watson.
What did Deshaun Watson do?
The 22 sexual assault
Yeah.
cases.
What?
Why do you think he didn't play? How do you not know about this?
There's certain things I don't follow.
He didn't play at all last year.
I thought he was injured.
No.
Oh, because he raped niggas?
Bro, he requested a trade and then 22 sexual assault allegations.
Are they Bill Cosby type allegations, or the
but
No,
see,
like
they
he was
let
getting
him-
like massages and like he would like smack him with like his cock and be like, "Give me handies."
Don't listen to him.
No, that's
You say that's
really
not
happened?
bad?
But he's free, so it must have not.
oh they already decided not to indict him.
So he didn't do it
The civil cases are
innocent till guilty.
until proven
Yeah,
guilty.
I don't think he did. It
22 is an absurd number,
I know,
though.
but like
22 is a lot of people.
it's such a weird case, like because the lawyer that is pressing charges is
He
the
also
lawyer-
tried her too.
he's the lawyer
Of
of
the
the
O.J.
owner
Simpson?
of- He's the lawyer
my
of
God.
the Texans
This
owner,
nigga.
and those cases only came out after he requested a trade.
Why would you not have him instead of
OJ, because that nigga might kill me.
He's not killing you.
Don't fuck his white bitch.
All
But
the,
she look good.
all the people you named, right? Besides Aaron would be the only one that would probably kill you. The
Nah,
other
but I'll
ones,
keep something ready for that nigga.
The other
I know
ones-
what I'm getting myself into.
the other
Aaron
ones,
did kill his best friend.
but
Oh shit, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Nah, I scratch Aaron. I don't
and
want
he
Aaron in my
fucked
career.
his other best friend.
Wait.
Hey, he's gay.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
wait,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
You fucked up that.
Wait,
You hear that?
I know
See?
that.
I don't like.
I heard it.
He likes white mix boys, athletes, big husky tattoo, Florida Gators. Oh, touchdown! Let me put my cock in your mouth. That type. That's what he likes. That's what he likes.
What?
That is what you like. You want Aaron, and you can have that.
I'd rather die.
Nope, it's too late. You said it with pride. You said that
Because I didn't know the nigga was clapping niggas' cheeks. I ain't know
was
I
he
was gonna be
clapping or-
obligated to get
He
my
definitely
cheeks
was-
clapped. No.
he definitely was doing the clapping, but I don't. What I seen the video. I think
You
he
saw his video.
All right, see,
There's a video?
There's a documentary.
Oh, you saw it in documentary. What was explained? He opened up the rectum and it.
Damn, you know more than me. I don't
It's
even-
called a butt cheek.
I
And
don't
that
know my
women
own butt
and
cheek.
male. You don't
Listen,
know what
the
the
only
scientific. You're going.
only time I'm gonna do anything with my damn butt cheek, all right, is when I get old and you gotta get a needle, and you got
Wait, a
for
needle?
cancer. Yeah, you at a certain age you have to get it.
Are you
Give-
talking about a prostate
A
exam?
prostate.
A prostate exam.
They
is a
shove
finger.
something up your ass.
I mean,
They don't
no,
put
no,
a
no.
fucking
No, like
needle in your
All
butt.
right, well, at least my family. So my pop, he didn't want to get it because
So he
thought
got
it
a
was gay.
needle in the butt?
Because he had cancer. And my dad has, we all have a following little track of history of it, so I'm going to have to get that.
So, nigga, you had to get a needle in your butthole?
Somewhere. Probably round it, probably right on the tissue, whatever.
I'd rather get a finger instead of a needle in my butthole.
Well, he would have been alive if he had just took the needle. 2022. He would have probably passed away on a natural death. Let's see, because by that point, it was like 2008.
Nigga, that's so painful. A needle up the butthole does not sound pleasant whatsoever.
You'd rather get a dick up the butthole.
Yeah,
No,
but
I wouldn't.
Aaron, for God's sakes, there's no time out. You already taking the Aaron.
Next topic.
You are taking the huge Aaron.
Next topic.
Love it.
Okay. I got this. All right. I don't know if you were in this day and age. Were you in the Xbox 360 parties when you were younger?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I wasn't
So-
like always
so-
on there, but
My cousin was in the PS4 party, and his room is right next to my grandparents' room.
Mm-hmm.
And he's cursing. He's 12, cursing, blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, you gotta be quiet. So I'm standing in the doorway, and I'm hearing them roast. Like he giving them bars, like, your mom's a hoe, blah, 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 face ass. This nigga, I walk in there. The nigga sits there, straight face, listen to what he says. Just goes, that's why your brother got shot.
To
A nigga on the party.
Oh my God. I've never done that.
I had a sense of pride. I would. Am I wrong? Should I wish it?
If you didn't grow up in that age, you don't know what it's like to just wish death upon people.
That's what I was.
even
But
just
at the
bring it
same
up.
time,
Yeah.
I kind of was like, yo, I should tell him not to do it. But I was like,
I get nostalgia.
Yeah,
from
nigga.
hearing that.
yeah, nigga. That's why your brother got shot. That's why your mom sucked 4 dicks. Like, I was happy, bro. He was giving them bars. But that was just a little thing I wanted to.
I mean, he probably said some really disrespectful shit if he had to take it to that point.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. I think the nigga just was like, "You're fat," and he was like, "That's why your brother got shot." Like, I don't think it was like a serious like.
That's fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we can only
It was quick.
We can only make probabilities. Me on the Xbox. Well, I had Xbox because
I had Xbox 360, and then I switched to PS4 because
I was. If I wasn't on Modern Warfare or anything like that, just Call of Duty wise or
You
2K.
was in the fields in the Minecraft days.
No, I was on Skyrim, man. I was getting jiggy.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know Skyrim? That is
Skyrim?
Skyrim.
You weren't online with it.
You were
Well, on
online.
Skyrim?
Yeah.
When I first had it, but then I didn't like it because the campaign was so fucking long. Like, when you thought you were done or you did something big, you had something else. Then it's like the ogres, the fucking elves, the humans, the red people, whatever the hell they were. I think they were evil elves or some shit, but like, it was just mission after. I thought GTA was probably, like, GTA 4 was the longest game ever. But
GTA 6 is coming out 2025.
I'm not excited for it. I haven't had excitement for a GTA in a while.
What do you mean? GTA 5 was hard.
Yeah, I know
That's
it was.
12 years later.
Yeah, dude. Like, when they make
When did GTA 5 come out? Look it up.
like,
2013.
I was in
Yeah.
the 7th grade.
it was like a
2013.
minute.
Yeah, but supposedly GTA 6 is going to be all of Europe. It's either going to be all of Europe or like with it, like if they could make
If they make it Europe, I'll play it.
if they could make it like all of it like a country,
You're gonna play it regardless.
you're gonna play regardless.
Nah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
you
GTA is one of those games that like I stopped playing Call of Duty like a little bit here and there, but GTA they came out with GTA 6 right now. I'm missing a couple of days of something. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna be on that
sure.
bitch.
I
grinding.
won't because you know what I got?
You don't got system. Oh, you just got a Switch.
Yeah.
Oh well, you're not a real nigga. You gotta get the controllers.
I don't look forward to those. I'd rather go back into Roblox before I play that.
Yeah, you're a different breed because I know a hell of people. Boy, GTA 6 come out right now. There's a lot of people who ain't getting a text from me for like 2 days. Think I'm dead.
That's fine. I just know.
I want to get back into gaming.
I could, but I couldn't.
I don't got time, but I would. Like
Once a year, I'd go back and I play Minecraft for a week, and then I realize, what the fuck am I doing?
yeah, because Minecraft is fun. Like that's the like my cousin plays it. I'd be playing with him sometimes. I'd be like, yo, this shit kind of hard. I could really, and then you start building shit, and
When
then you
it's-
get like community.
I think it's only fun when it's the online part, because I don't know.
It's fun when you play with a party. That's
Yeah.
when you're in a party that's like now that I think about it, like if I went back, if I didn't have those Xbox Live parties or the PS4 parties, it wouldn't have been the same like at all. Like me, Lance, Kurt would be up until like 4 or 5 in the morning
Yeah.
grinding 2K. Like that was like the fun times. But you know, all good things come to an end.
That is true. That is true.
Up, only parlays, yes, sir.
But
Reef, you're up.
For what?
what's
Topic?
your topic, buddy? You got anything to say?
Or Jake.
Yeah, Jake, you go first.
A topic?
Yeah,
What you like
you
to
know, this is
discuss?
Hmm.
We always give something for you one of the staffs.
Oh, okay.
Credits.
Can't say I didn't prepare.
Okay.
Yeah,
anything.
I'm very upset that y'all didn't.
What we discussed earlier. Would you rather have a thought daughter or a
Oh.
gay son?
Gay son
Oh
or thought
yeah.
daughter.
Here we go.
Explain in 3 paragraphs or less.
I could do that.
You don't want the paragraphs.
I know I'm not doing paragraphs, but I'm giving you at least 5 reasons why.
You know, you say you don't know what a paragraph is, right?
Did
You
he
said
say
I
that?
know.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you're not giving out 3 paragraphs.
Okay, you go first because I'm very curious.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
I'll go first.
I'm not.
So you said either a thought daughter or a gay son.
Yeah, I fucked the both of them.
That's not the question.
That's not the question.
That's not the question.
It's not what
Skip this thing. Skip this thing.
Alright.
Fuck! You want to talk about Will Smith, nigga?
Alright.
You're drinking the big energy and say you gonna fuck your kids. Nigga, you need help.
We don't need help.
I'm skip this.
Let's see what Taurus is
No,
saying.
Go.
listen, I'm
Let's see
just.
if he has a different opinion.
Jesus.
I think he has a different opinion from fucking his kids.
Yes.
Alright, which one would you rather? What the what kind of
I'm
question?
picking a thought daughter. That's her decision. I mean, they're both either one kid's decision for number one. Alright. So, my gay son, only reason why I wouldn't pick the gay son is because I feel like if he was gay, it might, and speaking in a future term, how normal it is getting to the point with like transgenders and all that, or just any damn sexuality, I feel like I just couldn't do that because I have an uncle that has a son that is now a woman, and I asked my dad how it is for him. He said it is very hard to accept that because, you know, you've seen your child that came out how he or she was, and when they get to a certain age where they have all this money or just even have the possibility of thinking, oh, I don't look good because this is how I am. So,
But that wasn't the question. It wasn't like, do you want a transgender kid? It was, do you
want a gay son or do you want a
do
thought
you want a
ass
nigga
female?
sucking dick or do you want a girl sucking dick? That's
You said-
basically the question.
No, it was
That's
either
the question.
That is basically the question.
You
That is the
was not
question.
having. You just said having a.
So how would you get into transgender? Because that's not the same thing.
You said you want to either
A
have
gay
a
son,
son
or
or.
a thought daughter.
So my son can be a transgender.
Why can't he just be gay?
No, he's gay.
Gay.
But
He's
that
gay.
doesn't. You can be gay being a transgender. You're changing
There's some
switches.
straight
There's straight transgender
What
people.
we are saying is he's just gay.
He's just
he
gay.
Doesn't want to.
Well, you
he
didn't
knows
say
he's
all
a
that.
Man. He wants to
just
be a
gay.
man.
He
He
just
has no
he
desire
just-
to be a woman.
he just
All right. Well,
has
say.
one-
Well, then just say
The only
that.
desire he has is to suck cock.
Well, then
And
just
take
say.
it far up his ass like Nash.
All right. Okay. I get the fucking point. But that wasn't how you explained it. You know, you can be gay and be a transgender. But anyways, besides that, since I gotta cut that part, anyways.
I'm not
Yeah.
editing anymore. Jake's the editor, so
I don't give a damn.
not everything.
Anyways, a daughter being a
Nigga, I
hoe.
walk home and my daughter on my living room floor sucking dick. I'm killing myself.
Oh, that's if you just walk into that.
Come home and your son's taking it up the ass.
Yeah, like
Everybody in the house dying.
He's joining in.
so. I don't.
Yo, stop! Like,
I mean, for God's sakes, I mean, my daughter's a dot. Fuck it. Like, at a certain age, we all just grow up and do
this
what we
kind
want.
of. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Seriously, you let your daughter do what she wants, just like your son. Obviously, you're just gonna have to be a good parent because you can't control your kid. It's like the same way you tell your mom. I mean, your mom tells you or your pop tells you, like, oh, don't go out, or don't sneak out, don't drink, don't smoke. But guess what? You probably did it already, or you're probably gonna eventually do it. If not, then et cetera, et cetera. But I'd rather have a thought daughter than a gay son because that's just that. But if he does become gay, son, if you ever see this in the future, please be fucking. Don't take it. Thank you. That's the only respect I probably give it to it.
To it?
To it.
As
To
you
this
just said.
to it of the situation, man.
Oh, I was about to say.
I'm not calling my son it. That's
Hey,
fucked up.
man, yo, they be out, all right? Yo, they be coming. I hope you realize that, like,
But
your
listen,
decisions, they be coming after you.
That's what
quick.
I say. I'm like,
Cancel culture be quick.
Listen, decisions are your decision. It's human nature. We all, every
Right.
generation is going to change. So, how do you feel? Do you want
I would have
you want
The-
STDs in
the
your
thought.
daughter?
Yes. No. No.
You want
But-
STDs in your daughter?
No, but I'd rather have the thought daughter just from my personal. I had no problem with it. I want to say this disclaimer first, but from my personal choice, I don't just because how I was raised. I was born in a Christian black household, so I don't just, that's not for me. But at the same time, I'm living in the woods, and them niggas are not gonna see internet like that. I'm just gonna have a bunch of kids, and like niggas gonna socialize with. I told you, I'm homeschooling them. So
You gonna live in a booth?
no, I'm just gonna have mad land. Like I'm not gonna be around. They're not seeing what most of the normal fucking terrible generation that's coming up now. Like my kids are gonna be I'm trying to make enough money where I can buy a tutor who can teach all my kids great shit. They're not having the life of a normal kid where they're like, out on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Like my kids are not doing none of that. They're gonna be great people in society where they can help the world. I don't think being a thought you're really helping the world. That's just my personal opinion. Like the OnlyFans girl is not gonna help the world anyway.
No.
But
just pleases the men or whoever watches it or looks or buys.
sure, it happens.
That's the only help.
But yeah, I don't really have a big explanation on that. I just picked the daughter.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this: going with your kids, if the generation actually had turned it out bad, I could do that. I just think at a certain age, obviously, I know you probably do the same thing, but at a certain age, they probably will be more open to the world.
Yeah.
I don't want to take them completely out of the world, but I do think there's certain things where there's this level. Like, I'll probably be like, is North Korea the bad one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But you gotta look at it like this.
They'll be like that, but less strict.
This is you ever heard the saying nothing new is under the sun?
Nothing's new is under the sun.
Yeah.
I have, but I don't know the meaning of
So basically, everything that happens has already happened in different ways, different types of in like history. History always repeats itself.
Okay.
So you look at like the Roman Empire.
Okay.
The biggest thing that the reason when Roman Empire was about to fall, a lot of the stuff that we see now in today's America happened back then.
That's true.
The high homosexuality rate,
Yeah.
the people fighting against officials, whereas politicians,
Or
police officers,
backstabbing.
backstabbing, different things like that, money laundering, different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cycle. So America's gonna fall eventually. So what I'm seeing is the same thing that kind of happened, and I'm not saying I'm here for it because like us as Americans, we don't know how good we actually have it compared to like look at Ukraine, Palestine, like third world countries, like that shit's, you feel me? But I don't know where I was going with that. I just kind of want to talk about that. But
No, I'll go
the
with
fall
it.
of America.
I'll say this. Probably like by the time I have kids, hopefully it's around like 27 to 29 at an early stage. I probably will not be in the country, honestly, to be.
What kind of money you think you have?
Shit.
Wait, why wouldn't you want to be in the country?
Why wouldn't
Where
I?
would you want to go?
It's somewhere that's more like peaceful and relaxed. Like obviously, I think our family trip would be going into America. Honestly, like oh yeah, they'd be like, Dad, I see all these people at Florida. Let's go to Florida. I'm like, sure.
I'm having niggas just look at the Floridians and be like a zoo.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Your kids are gonna kill you.
My kids are not gonna kill me. My kids are gonna look
Yeah.
at the world and think that all y'all niggas are trifling.
I don't think so.
My
You
kids are no, because it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, do your shit. No, I'm gonna be like, look, son, look at this little fuck nigga, and he's like, oh, daddy, what's wrong with him? Nothing. He's just stupid, and that's America. And then he's gonna be like, oh, okay, and then go back into his house where he can go in his backyard, do his weight training, cutting down trees, masculine shit, and then come home and fucking code for the classes that he needs to do. Because my kid's not taking stupid classes. He's taking coding, English, arithmetic, and he's not taking science.
Why?
Why?
Unless you're a science major, what do you need science for?
Making beer, like our friend Tar,
Celsius, but
the chemist.
you would.
You can also make meth. I would keep that in the back pocket.
Yeah.
You ever seen Breaking Bad?
Oh, I have.
Just keep that in the back pocket. If this doesn't work out, we gotta make.
Meth.
Yeah.
You want me to make meth?
I watched Breaking Bad, watched the moment when they started to,
I'm
fall.
finding.
We have
I'm gonna find
people.
the dumbest person and he's gonna be my
I
puppet.
said people. I didn't say anything.
I would never have them as a part of that. If anything,
I would.
They're in the inner circle. If anything,
Reef is gonna be pushing bricks for me. Especially this nigga with no beard. He don't look like he's 13. They ain't gonna press this nigga. They just gonna be like, damn, that's a big child.
they don't think he's a bitch and fucking rob him.
Run. That's
Do I look like I run?
Reef with no beard looks like he'd get arrested for a little something different.
touching kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You realize you look the exact same way, and at least I can grow a beard.
But it's just not the same. You
It's-
kind of look like Jeff the Killer.
Jeff, the
Who
killer.
is that?
He's this
I know.
fantasy
He's,
horror.
yeah.
Has
Does he look like Reef?
He's
You
like-
scare children.
he has the mouth. He has the
You
mouth.
say scares kids?
Yeah.
He has the mouth of Joker. Okay, let's just say that. Like,
What
but
is
he
he-
cut his own lips. It's
Joker
multiple
did kill his own
multiple stories of how this man was created. But if you
Oh.
play a game of his shit,
Hold on.
it is the worst.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm recording the podcast. You're on the podcast right now. I'll be over in like 10, 20 minutes.
All right.
Say hello to the podcast.
Hello, podcast. I'm waiting. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. That's my mom.
Now I will say hi to that mom. I will not say hi to that one.
Your mom?
Yeah,
You won't say hi to your own mother.
I see my
Don't
mom.
shut up.
I
Don't say
say
my mom's name.
I will say this. I give that mother a kiss and a welcoming. And
Nigga, I'll shoot you.
What
Touch
you
my
mean?
mother. Don't kiss my
I'm
mom.
not kissing your mom. I don't even want to touch her.
Good.
That disease made you.
Jeez. Whoa. Hold on.
Anyways, I said my mom. I give her a kiss.
You don't even say hello.
To who?
Your mom.
I give her a kiss. That is my hello. That is my good morning.
She just looked at you and you ignored her.
What? When she came over?
Yes.
Oh, that's the typical thing.
Alright. Well, we're at 47 minutes. Got some topics off. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe. Follow us on the gram. Probably by Nash, Taryale with a bunch of periods in between. I'll put this shit in the bio. But, you know, thank you to the staff. Goodbye.
This shit fire,
Damn, Dior, this shit crazy. Bambi, oh, this shit crazy.